Hello.
Good evening.
I know I'm really sad. Those teddy bears are the bane of my life.
I've just breathed a sigh of relief. We're hoping this is going to work all right. For whatever reason, OBS, which is the software we go through, it froze a couple of times earlier on when I was just setting this up. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it'll be all right. Hope you're all doing okay. What have we got to tell you this week? What have we been doing?
Well, if you hear any strange noises along the lines of whining, howling, barking,
Could be me.
yeah, for a change it won't be us. We're dog sitting. Ralph is currently locked in the kitchen, and he's a beagle crossed with a pug, and he does howling like the old kind of howling quite well, doesn't he?
You do as well,
I
sweet
do, yeah.
pea. Pretty good.
I've had
That.
plenty of practice
Pretty
listening
good.
to him this evening.
Yeah. Anyway, tonight we're back to all originals. We've still got some originals to go at. I'm quite surprised at this. So we'll give it a crack. One or two requests as well. Do you want to pick your squeezy up?
Oh, am I using that already? Gosh.
Yeah. First song, Sweet Peas. Good
Okay.
job to see. Good to see you. Highly organised and
Highly
ready to
organised,
go.
yes.
Yeah. Song called Bound by Pride. I wrote a few songs around about the times of the miners' strikes, and this is one such. Show me a future now I don't understand. You offer me a living, then you take it from my hand. Not just for the children or the men there side by side. We were bound by hope, we were bound by pride. We were bound by hope, we were bound by pride. Take a look at my hands and the muscles on my back. My body is my living. I was born to walk this path. Like my father before me, this die was cast. Are you telling me I'm finished? You're a thing of the past. You're the end of an era. You're the last. We don't build ships anymore, we don't rule the waves. Fishing fleets have all but gone, sold out to a watery grave. And you say that it's progress marching on through time. Go tell it to the shipbuilders, the fishermen and the labourers who have earned their keep with sweat and blood. Go tell it to the lads from down the mine. So take a look at my house, take a look at my town. Foundations built on coal, you might as well tear them down. You get compensation, yeah, the money that you're owed. God knows you've earned it with your body and your soul. That's the price you pay, that's the price of coal. You show me a future, now I don't understand. You offer me a living, then you take it from my hands. Not just for the children or the men there side by side. We were bound by hope, we were bound by pride. We were bound by hope, we were bound by pride. think that was on our very first album.
That's one of my favourites.
It's going back
as well.
a long,
it's
long,
a
long way.
lovely
That.
song.
It's weird, and I remember getting the title to that song because I think I might have told this story before on here actually.
You carry on.
But I'm doing that thing trying to tune and talk at the same time. This is going to be a disaster. I was playing, doing a floor spot up at Boston Folk Club donkeys years ago, and I sang a song which I hadn't got a title for, and asked for a suggestion for a title. And that, Bound by Pride, somebody handed me some raffle tickets with Bound by Pride written on the back as the title for the song that I'd just sung. And it wasn't that one, but I just remember thinking that's a really good title for a song. And
So you wrote one.
so I did, yeah.
Can I just answer some things? Hello, Gwen and Keith in Sutton-on-Trent. We were in Sutton-on-Trent yesterday. We went for
We were
lunch
at the pub.
at the Nelson, and very nice it was too.
Who were with Mike?
Irene Marshall is asking, is Ralph a peagle or a bug? No, he's a puggle. He's an expensive mongrel, but he's very sweet.
He wasn't. There's fields at the back of us, and a few years back I took him for a walk across the fields and let him off the lead, which I had done on many occasions before. And I say it's my daughter and son-in-law's dog, and Leanne and James and the kids, 4 kids, they're all down in Devon at the moment. And this particular day we were looking after Ralph, let him off the lead over the fields to go for a bit of a wander, and the fields had just been ploughed, and there's a brown dog against a small brown dog against a ploughed field, and he just got a scent and he disappeared. And after a couple of hours of me going scranny, running around, Kit was going up and down in the van, up and down the road.
Country lanes.
I got a phone call from my daughter, who was away. She was watching the golf with James, her husband. And, Dad, have you lost the dog? I said, well, yeah, actually I have. Someone had picked him up, took him to the vet, and of course he'd been chipped. So they got the phone number from the vet.
He'd
So,
be bloody chipped if I had a go at him.
He's not allowed off his league with me anymore.
So other things, Kathy, thank you very much. I've made the effort. Kathy was liking my hair.
There you go. Hey, what about me then, Kathy? What do you reckon, eh? I've made the effort tonight.
He's cut his head and we
Yeah,
don't
I've
know
cut
what's
my head.
wrong. You've not even been in the toolbox, have you?
Not yet, no.
He only has to open the toolbox and his hands start bleeding, but for some reason it's his head that's bleeding. Susie's watching. Susie's off on her travels tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, have a good time, sweet Pete.
Lots of the usuals and some different names. Sylvia's on. Hi, Sylvia. Lovely to, well, not to see you, but you know what I mean.
Sylvia, I've got you now, yeah.
Yeah. Patricia.
Yeah, it's been too long. We would have seen her a few weeks
Yeah,
back.
we would have seen Sylvia
Couple of
a few
weeks
weeks ago.
Damn.
Anyway, Helen and Gail are there. Lorraine Williams, Nev Rogers, Graham. Oh, it's Highland Park, Graham. Dave poured it for me, which is why it's a particularly big one. But I did put water in it. That's my excuse anyway.
Beer for the evening. While we're on that, we'll get to a song in a bit. Beer for the evening. Tonight I'm on Newcastle Brown, an old favourite. And very, very damn reliable it is too.
We spent some time in Nashville, 10 years ago, and more than.
More than.
It? Yeah.
More than, yeah.
About 15 years ago, actually. And
Do you know what? It'll be 16 in October.
in November, October, because it was the election.
Yeah.
But while we spent quite a while over in the States, and while we were in Nashville, we were in a bar. We had, first of all, there was in a cafe in Greenwich Village where they had
Bass Bitter
on tap.
but it was Bass that was in bottles.
That's right. And then
the other way
in
round.
Nashville they had what they called Newcastle Brown on tap.
That was on tap.
And
Never seen it on tap before.
I spent ages teaching this Southern American bartender how to say Nuki Brown. And so the next person who came and he said, and we have Nuki Brown. And of course the person had no clue what he was talking about.
But it's
So
all the
that
rage in Nashville
Newcastle
now.
Brown.
All the rage.
But yeah, it was good stuff. So,
This,
carry on. Oh, hi Maggie.
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, good.
Family.
This next song. A few years back, I know we've done 1 or 2 songs from the Footprints album that we did, which was all of the songs, 9 songs, all based on Sleaford, our hometown where we are. And this is another one of them. It's called Hotter Than the Sun. And this play, it was the songs were written for a play, and the play was all based around the River Slee area, and there used to be a lime kiln. There was Tapsters the builders who did a lot of building in Sleaford. This is in the 1800s, and there was a lime kiln. And so for any Sleafordians, the lime kiln was where the Kingdom Hall, the Jehovah's Witness Hall, is on Electric Station Road now.
Corner of Electric Station Road in King Edward.
King Edward Street, yeah, it's right where that is. And there was a lime kiln there, and a guy called the kids called Captain Dexter, who had this boat. He used to tow lime, bring lime down the river, and these guys used to unload it and put it into the kiln. And David Smith, the guy whose writings this was all based on, he told the story of when as a kid he climbed up, him and some mates had climbed up some wood to look into the top of the lime kiln, and it looked like, what did he say, hotter than the fires of hell?
Yes.
Something like that. But I've got this song out of it. It's called Hotter Than the Sun. That's annoying me. Tapster's yard to make my living. Load the line that feeds the kiln. There's better jobs that I'm not complaining. Keeps me fed and pays my bill. And I work hard and the hours are plenty. I work hard on the days they're long, with little thanks or remuneration. I'm not back is short, but my back is strong. I've written them wrong. Couple of pints on a Friday evening, it's a little pleasure that I seek. These simple things are worth a fortune. These simple things get me through the week. So fill up your barrels, boys, 1, 2, 3. We've all got hungry mouths to feed. There'll be no rest until this day is done. Keep that kiln burning light, hotter than the sun. If I had a boat, I'd be like old Dexter. I'd sail that river on an easy course. But I'm not blessed with the captain's know-how. I'm more akin to his old horse. The line makes your hands roar, our blisters and plenty. The dust coats your lungs and brings tears to your eyes. I'm dry and I'm wheezy and I'm certain this'll kill me, but I'll quench my thirst come Friday night. So fill up your barrels, boys, 1, 2, 3. We've all got hungry mouths to feed. There'll be no rest until this day is done. Keep that kiln burning light, hotter than the sun. Keep it burning light. made that worse when I tried tuning in.
I'm saying nothing.
That might change.
So who else have we got on here now? Oh, Lynette, we didn't notice. Yeah, you did. Oh, Nikki Shaw. Hi, Nikki. Yeah, you didn't see. You came all the way up here and didn't come and see us. You know, do we care? Yeah.
We probably weren't here actually. We were out last Sunday.
We were.
We were out. We thanks to Sheila, we had a gig.
And oh yes, Susie's yummy slurping over the Highland Park. Actually, Susie bought it for me for my birthday last year.
There you go.
Yeah, we did another garden gig last Sunday over in Edwinstowe at Sheila's, and it was very lovely. Thank you very much, Sheila.
Yeah, everybody was nearly.
Your head's better now.
Everybody was nearly frozen to death by the end of it,
really
but
cold.
it stayed fine. It didn't rain.
Yeah.
Which is
So
good.
that was great, and yeah, we've had a very social week actually, haven't we? We did the garden thing on Sunday, and then Tuesday. Tuesday I finally got to speak to the surgeon who did my shoulder. It's only taken 5.5 months, and
She goes longer without speaking to me sometimes. Actually, it just depends on what I've done.
that's my choice. He's very sorry, and he admits that it's not quite right. So I'm actually going to see him in person, and he's also given me his personal phone number. But I think that's just because he's
Chat up
drawing.
line, that's
Yeah,
it.
no.
Poor lad.
But anyway, so yeah, that happened on Tuesday, and then we went for a really, really long bike ride, and on the way out, noticed that our local is open, and we've not been in there since before we went to Germany at the beginning of March. So we added an extra couple of miles onto the bike ride and went in at the end, which was very nice. But drinking in the afternoon.
We only had one.
Yeah.
But we sort of banged an extra 3 miles on the ride for the sake of a pint of Tim Taylor's Landlord and a packet of cheese and onion crisps. And I can tell you, it was worth every ache and pain.
It was. It was
really
lovely.
was. The worst of that is then getting back on your bike and having to bike home.
Yeah.
But hey, such is life.
And then on Wednesday we went out for lunch with Mike, who's on. Hi, Mike.
Yeah.
So yeah, which was also very lovely. So we've been very very sociable this week.
This song, The Healing Time, it's called. And I'm trying to think, I think it might have been on...
Slashes and Bust?
I think it might have been Far From the Horizon.
Oh, right, okay.
I might be wrong. Could be
Quite
that,
recent.
yeah. But we've never done this live. It's another one of those. So we'll give it a go. See what happens. You're singing this, yeah?
I am.
Yeah. There's a solo in this that needs the harmonica.
Really?
Really, yeah.
Have you done it?
It will benefit.
Have you had a go?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Now might
All's
be a really good time to go and make a cup of tea.
The Healing Time.
It felt strange somehow to see you after goodness knows how long. Thought I saw it flickering. Maybe I was wrong. We both had our ups and downs. It was good to reminisce.
speculation's over. This is the healing time. Ah.
You have to tell me, did you care?
Did I leave some kind of mark?
Was I beneath your radar?
No recognition on your chart.
There's so many songs we never sang,
So many verses without rhyme. Speculation's over. This is the healing time. Speculation's over. This is the healing time. Well, that was better than it was earlier.
Which just gives you an idea of why the dog's been howling.
cheers.
Dietmar. Hi, Dietmar.
Emo.
Pete James, is that from the Bob Dylan Harmonica School? No, Pete, because he's still playing it, he's not wearing it. Internally. Which he would
Nothing wrong with Bobby's harmonica playing. He's brilliant. Love him.
We've got Petra, Lucy, Sean, Andy Beryl, Lynn Majewski. There's lots of people on here. It's
great.
lovely.
It's good to see you.
Yeah,
Well,
great
you not
to
if you
see you
can,
all. Should we say about the charity thing?
Yeah, we should do
Go on
that.
then.
Yeah, I got a very nice thank you today. I've been down to the New Life Church, not to try and get my soul saved. It's beyond that. Blood donors today.
You
Blood
won't take mine, I'm banned.
a soul and a blood, actually.
Yes.
Blood donuts, as I call it. And one of the guys down at the church came out and thanked us for all the fundraising. Well, we should be thanking you as it's you folks that's donated all that money. So thank you very much indeed for that. So
the community larder is run from the New Life
Yes.
Church. That's what the connection is. So yeah.
yeah.
So if anybody does want to donate more, as we said last time, we've given over £1,200 to our two charities, the New Life for the Food Bank and also the Musicians Union Hardship Fund. Over the weeks we've been doing this, and we've got there's quite a bit. I think there's nearly 300 there to send again now. So if anybody would like to donate to that, there is a donation button on our website. The link is at the top of this post, where you can donate to that. The alternative is to donate to the Strings and Things Fund, which basically is our bank account. But that's you. Please don't feel obliged. We're more concerned that you keep watching and sharing than that you give money. But if you want to, that's lovely as well.
We thank you for your support. We thank you for being there every week. And as Kit just mentioned, all the shares, which are always very, very helpful. We do appreciate that. This, moving on again, we did a couple of songs back, did Hotter Than the Sun, which was, say, from the Footprints album, all about Sleaford. And this is another one. I'm surprised we've not done this, actually, but we've not. And it's for Jess Parks. Requested,
Parks family have been following us since since Jess was a kid.
We were in nappies. It's that long.
Well, some of us are again.
Well, now and again, yeah. But yeah, this song, it's called Turn, Turn, Turn. And it came about after seeing an article. I mentioned David Smith earlier on. He wrote these all of these letters and writings, and another lady, Jane Furnival, put them into a book, in several books. And within the book there was a copy of an apprentice indenture in 1779.
Something like that.
It was somewhere around there, somewhere around 1779.
1789, I think, but I'm not sure.
Isaac Short, at the age of 12, became an apprentice rope maker. and we saw a copy of the indenture, and it was with Thomas Hill, and this was again what I mentioned earlier on about the lime kiln in Sleaford being on Electric Station Road. Electric Station Road used to be the rope walk because it runs down the side of the river, as rope walks very often did, and that's where William worked. Isaac worked.
And William.
And a couple of years later he was joined by another lad, a 14-year-old called William Winter.
The thing I really liked on the apprentice indenture papers, Isaac's dad had to sign, or in his case make his mark because he couldn't write, to affirm that his son would be of good character and cause no trouble for the next, how many years?
9 years.
9 years.
It was a 9-year apprenticeship.
Can you imagine affirming when your son was 12 that he won't cause any trouble in the next 9 years?
Of course he wouldn't. Yeah, our Harry, one of the grandkids, he's started Carl's Grammar School yesterday.
He did.
He looked very smart.
He looked ever so smart, and he was smiling in the photograph.
He was as well.
I think that's just because he was really, really pleased to be getting away from his mum and his brother and sister.
I bet he needed the break after
5
all
months at
that
home,
time, yeah.
But no, he looked great.
He
He's
looked
ever so
great.
grown up. It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, anyway, turn. My name is Isaac Short, and I'm a rope maker by trade. There is a part of me in every strand that I have laid. My wares, they are as good as any man could ask, for I have wound them strong so they will last. When I was 12 years old, apprentice I became, working for a roper, Thomas Hill it was his name. I learned to wind the jack and to keep a steady time. Work hard, cause no trouble, you'll be fine. Turn, 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 on the jack I would turn, while William cranked the handle on the way. Turn, 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 till our muscles ached and burned, and we'd stretch the rope and start over again. William Winter came soon after me, and our friendship it grew strong. For William had a soul you could build a castle on. The ropes we made they bind like strands of hemp and twine. Here's to William Winter, friend of mine. Turn, 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 on the jack I would turn, while William cranked the handle on the way. Turn, 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 till our muscles ached and burned, and we'd stretch the rope and start over again. Now I've not travelled far, my life spent by the sea, but these ropes that I have made, they're rigging ships across the 7 seas. Many men rely on them when hauling in the sails. I'm told they've rescued several from the gale. Turn, 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 on the jack I would turn, while William cranked the handle on the way. Turn, 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 till our muscles ached and burned, and we'd stretch the rope and start over again. Now my rope walk days they're gone, and William has passed on. I still think about them both most every day. With every passing year another landmark disappears. Will we ever see the likes of them again? Turn, 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 on and on the earth it turns. I'm sure it's spinning faster every day. Turn, 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 with every dawn a lesson learned. Take note before the footprints fade away. Make sure we make the best of every day.
It was me. Okay, it was. I forgot that the chorus changed. Well, I knew the chorus changes at the end. I just wasn't listening to the verses. Leanne's watching.
Oh.
Dog's still alive, Leanne. We haven't lost him yet. We have been trying to stop him humping a blanket.
He's been doing unmentionable things to the blankets, but there you go. Well, I thought unmentionable. Clearly not.
Have we already done Ghost in these sets?
I have no idea without looking. I haven't a clue.
Because we've got some people requesting it. We will
Yeah.
have a look.
We will have a look.
And if we've not already done it, then we will do it in 2 weeks' time. That's for Daniel and Françoise.
Yeah.
And if not, we'll post afterwards which number set it was in before,
Yeah.
so you can go back and look at it. Because we're doing 26 weeks without repeating a song is the plan. This
That's
is
the
number
plan.
23.
Yeah.
So if we've already done it, we can't do it again.
It's against the rules.
But either way, you will know later.
Yep.
However, this song.
We did this about 3 weeks ago.
When you say did it,
We attempted this. It was a request. Karen and Graham.
yeah.
They
Karen
were,
Graham Trace. Hello.
They were. We were playing a little gig that Susie had put together on Franklin Crescent, and there were people sat out on the green, and we were on somebody's garden with a gazebo, and it was really was nice actually. It was a nice little social afternoon, and Graham came over and asked if would we do this Billy Boy. It's called.
No, it's not actually.
It's not. No, it's called Grateful for the Rain. Sorry, you're right. And Kit was against doing it, but I said, no, it'll be fine, it'll be okay. And we murdered it. Absolutely murdered it.
I was against doing it because we've not done it since March because I'd only just started playing the accompaniment again. But anyway, so we'll have a go now and see if we can get it right. So this song tells the story of May, what's her name? Greystone. May Greystone. Who emigrated from Leeds, Dewsbury, where she came from, to Canada on Christmas Eve 1922 on board the SS Metagamma, the same ship that my great-great-uncle then emigrated on the 21st of April 1923, the next transatlantic journey that it did. And this is sort of the story really told from the point of view of May's little brother Stephen, seeing his sister off and not knowing whether he would ever see her again because they didn't have Facebook in those days.
No, I was just thinking it's weird how these things come around as well, because we got the story. We were staying up with a couple of good friends, Ali and Maggie, in Whitby a few years back. And we have this song. Kit mentioned the boat, the Metagamma. We have the song, the Metagamma, which a few people in Whitby have sung. And it was
Wendy Rice.
Wendy brought us the letter. That was it, because May was her great aunt. And this is to say, this is when we were up there staying at our friends Ali and Maggie's, and I got a message on Facebook this afternoon from Ali saying we're heading down to the Broads. Any chance of stopping over at yours tomorrow night? So
socially distanced, of course. They also have a camper van.
But it'd be really great to see them. So they're stopping off
Yeah.
here on the way down, staying with us tomorrow night, and then heading down to the Broads. So yeah, great stuff.
Sorry. Our Andy has just arrived. You're late, but
I'll leave
you're
a note,
excused. He's been coaching. He's actually been coaching in Edwinstowe.
Edmonstone. Oh,
Yeah.
where is it?
And who else? There's two Sheilas watching. There's Sheila Reid, who has been described this weekend as a super groupie by her
What wrong with
daughters,
that?
but that's fine. That works for us. And Sheila Abishano, my cousin. as well.
Brilliant.
So there you go.
Fantastic.
I think half my family's watching today, but the Winter side instead of the Macmillan side.
And if there's anybody out there who's got any youngsters who require goalkeeper coaching, have a look at my Andy's Facebook page. He's doing very well with it.
Okay. What would you know? It was pouring with rain. I never asked why, but forever it seemed there were clouds in the sky, gunmetal grey, choking the sun day after day. My brother, my father, my auntie and I gathered on the dockside to say our goodbyes. I carried the bags for my sweetest friend, and I wondered if I'd see her again. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister lays Calgary bound for the love of you. There was laughter and cheers as the ship pulled away. Hard as I tried, I could not be brave. I shouted and waved and the tears filled my eyes. Grateful I was for the rain. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you'd better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister lays Calgary bound for the love of you.
Stephen, oh Stephen, you have no need to fret. I love your sister dearly, and happy we are when our life isn't easy, but we're young, we are strong. Give us your blessing, for together we belong. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you'd better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister lays Calgary bound for the love of you. Closer than the other week.
Most of it was there. There's been a bit of a conversation going on. I think the consensus is that yes, we have done Ghost already,
Oh, I thought
but
that.
we will have a look. What's this? Lynette, Ghost hasn't. If Ghost is her absolute favourite. Leanne says Mason is currently dancing on the table.
Good lad.
Yep.
I've seen his father dance. He's got a lot
He
to live
hasn't
up
got
for.
a chance.
Got a lot to live up for, too.
Oh, and what's his face? Harry. I shouldn't say what's Harry. Our grandson walked to and from the grammar school on his own today. Didn't get a lift.
So he should.
Good on him. So yeah, that's See, I really love that song, but it's it does scare me a bit because it's got some interesting changes.
Like there's 3, I think. There's probably 4.
It's got some big jumps. And when we were playing at Sheila's on Sunday, what I've done is I've actually got a couple of the notes on the bass end of my accordion have got a little blob of super glue on so that I can always find a C major chord and also an E minor, because they're the ones that I tend to have to do big jumps to, or ones around the C and then the E minor. And on Sunday, my hands were so cold I couldn't feel the super glue.
That
was my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I've got a fly here.
It does, so have I. It's very often undone when I'm playing, but it's all right at the moment.
Well done, it's your age, you're allowed.
No. Yeah,
I can go now,
that was one
can't I?
thing.
Excuse me.
Hang on, sorry.
Just let him carry on.
Yeah, it was. It was lovely playing on Sunday and playing outdoors, but it becomes a bit difficult on the fingers when it gets really cold. You may have noticed, well, you might do by the end of this, that I've sung a lot more songs than Kip has tonight, or will have done. The reason being, we never thought this would go on this long, and it's usually me that writes the lists, and so for the earlier weeks I was getting Kip to sing nearly everything, and I was backing off quite a bit, and it's coming home to roost now, because we just never thought we'd still be doing this 23 weeks down the line. But yeah, this song, when first I met Amanda, it's called, and Amanda was a lash when I would have been about 8 and 9 at school. I had a massive crush on. When first I met Amanda, I was drinking school milk. My pockets crammed with nothing, my head was full of guilt. My world was spinning backward, I had no idea why. I just knew that I felt better when I looked into her eyes. Yeah, everything felt better when I looked in her eyes. We sat together in the classroom, she'd chatter all the day. I'd mumble and I'd stutter, not knowing what to say. I was happy just to listen, just to be there by her side. Last time I saw Amanda, I came close to crying. Last time I saw Amanda, damn, it made me cry. There are roads you never travel, signs that say what if, mysteries to unravel, lives we'll never live. Some never get to say I love you, some just fall beneath their breath. Some spend their lives saying they're sorry, while others can't forgive. All their lives saying they're sorry, while others can't forgive. Last time I saw Amanda, the years had been unkind. There was pain within our heart, there was trouble on her mind. Her world was spinning backwards, it's easy to see why. I hope that she felt better when she looked into my eyes. I pray that she felt better when I looked in her eyes. There are roads you never travel, signs that say what if, mysteries to unravel, lives we'll never live. Some never get to say I love you, some whisper beneath their breath. Some spend their lives saying they're sorry while others can't forgive. All their lives saying they're sorry while others can't forgive. Yeah, all right.
I like that one.
Yep. Get yourself back in.
Yes. I've been reading some of the messages and the conversations going on.
Have I missed anything? Am I missing anything?
I think Ted was trying to reassure you about your flies not being undone. About dead. It said dead buggies don't fall out of their cages, but Sheila, being an English teacher, has corrected him.
So she should.
See, it's not just me, because I do that a lot. Yeah, that Amanda, she was a Sleaford lass, wasn't she? She's had a hard life, I think.
Hey, this, moving on, this... I did one of 2 or 3 weeks back that got a bit of a Chris Smither influence, as has this. I love Chris's guitar play. I love his songwriting all around. Excuse me. Something's just gone clunk. And
just thinking, the last time
this is one
we
of those.
saw Chris Smither was when Dave did an interview with him, sort of thing, at Soundcloud Festival a few years ago, yeah. And we had our photograph taken with him at the end, and all dressed up in 1960s gear, and I'd got sparkling flowers on my face and everything, and it was because we'd just run from doing, we were second on in the Summer of Love concert.
It was 2017, obviously, because it was 50 years from the Summer of Love. Yeah. That's what it was.
So a few weeks ago we did Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now, which we'd done at the Summer of Love concert, and so I'd got like the long dress and the flowers in my hair and flowers painted on my face and all that sort of stuff, and then had to run from that straight to this Chris Smither thing we were doing. So in the photograph that we had taken with him, I think he was a little taken aback.
Well, I don't think it would have spaced him, really.
No.
Don't try
He's
to
done worse things in his
I
life.
dare say he has, yeah. Don't try to give me something I don't need. Friend of mine, she's a good-looking girl. Swears too much and her hair don't curl, but I don't mind. That's alright by me. Don't try to give me something I don't need. She comes home, it's late at night. She don't argue, don't fuss or fight. She just makes love sweeter than a honeybee. Don't try to give me something I don't need. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming. I get paranoid every time there's a knock on my door. Don't want that pain, just want that woman. Don't give me something I ain't been asking for. What I haven't got I can do without. Don't care what it does or what it's about. I got food in the kitchen, books that I can read. Don't try to give me something I don't need. Oh Lord, I can feel it's coming. I get paranoid every time there's a knock on my door. don't want that pain, just want that woman. Don't give me something I ain't been asking for. Yeah, friend of mine, she's a good-looking girl. Swears too much and her hair won't curl, but I don't mind, that's alright by me. Don't try to give me something I don't need. Don't try to give me something I don't need. Yeah, I nearly went into something else then and realised I can't play it.
Oh, fair enough. I've just realised that I have actually got curly hair now, so it maybe doesn't apply to me anymore.
Well, you can make your hair curly.
I can make the hair curl now, but only since I got this amazing contraption called a Babulous Curl Pro. As a youngster, myself and my cousin, they used to give us both ringlets to go to weddings, you know, when we were little kids, and we would spend literally like 36 hours with our hair in rags to put it in ringlets, and we would walk out of the door into the damp air of the Western Isles, and as we hit the air, my cousin Deanie, her hair, which was naturally curly, would go ping, and mine would go and that was it, and we just wasted 36 hours in agony and rags. But there you go. So this is going to be the last song.
You carry on a bit, I'm going to tune this down.
Oh, it's going to tune the banjo. I'm saying nothing. So yeah, that's gone really quickly. Thank you all once again for joining us. Oh, Rod Monroe is there, volunteers at the Community Food Larder. Send him your money, folks. There you go, I've done it. We will finish with this one. Oh, hi Katie Yule as well. Gosh, lots of the winter side of my family watching tonight. Yeah, so you know how to donate. Just go to winterwilson.com.
There's the link. There is the
link
link
at the top of this
yeah.
as well. If you haven't already liked us on Facebook, please do. We're getting close to the 3,000 likes, and I know it's sad, but I do get excited about these things.
It means a lot to us, that does.
It's sad, but we do.
Yeah.
If you've missed any of these 23 Live from the Lounge sessions, they are all on our YouTube channel. Warts and all, we haven't done retakes to get them right. They're just there the way they were. Next week is covers.
Yes, we've got a few suggestions already, but just keep them coming. It keeps it interesting, as again it'll all be new stuff to us again next week. So
yeah, and so we've got a sociable few days. So we're seeing Ali and Maggie tomorrow, and then Dave and Sue next week. So we'll be fitting in learning some new songs in between that.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Yeah, the guitar is going with me when we go see Dave and Sue. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Just thanks a million for being there. It's great to know you're there, and we'll do as we always do. We'll finish this song, say goodbye, hop onto Facebook, and we'll watch back and have a read through the comments.
I've been baking.
Yeah, banana bread and Newcastle Brown. Sounds wonderful to me.
Banana bread Highland Park works fine.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Banana bread with poppy seeds in. There you go, Australian banana bread recipe, but they do walnuts. Mine's got poppy seeds. It's lovely.
Yeah, we'll finish with this. The song's called Austerity. It's pretty much self-explanatory. These are scary times, folks. Look after each other.
Told my boy when he turned 18, cast your vote for those that need it. You don't know what's round the corner, son. It doesn't pay to get too greedy. Time may come when you need a hand, a safety stop you falling. Across this green and pleasant land, a dreadful bitter day is dawning. One rule for the rich, 10 for the poor. Don't go fiddling those expenses. The checkout girl gets shown the door, while others reinstated. Beware, beware the grabbing hands, harvesting the money. How soon before they realize you need beans for making honey. I've had good fortune, I don't deny, but now I feel such heavy sorrow for those so desperate for a break. What hope for their tomorrow? They cut so deep that skin runs red. There's no money for sticking plaster. The shareholders, they must be fed. Know your place and know your masters.
Thanks a lot. We'll see
Good
you next
night.
week.
See you soon.
Bye bye.